Hi, my name is Bill again from BR's Custom Bars, and we're still working on our 08 Fat Boy. We hope you watched the last video on some of the tricks for the tank situation, removing the throttle side, what you can find inside the switch housing and the little clips and stuff, and I hope that helped you out. Now we're going to do the clutch side. The clutch is the same similar deal. It's a little bit simpler. What you have is a clutch cable. It's got some tension on it, of course, but what you got to do is we follow down the side of the clutch cable, and down in here there's this little like rubber type thing here, and that thing is normally over top of the actual adjustment piece. And this adjustment here, once you break this jam nut, you loosen this up, and you want to screw this all the way in so it makes the cable as short as possible. And what that does is the cable has gotten shorter, and up on top now the lever has gotten so loose it ain't gonna do nothing. In this situation now, on the bottom of this little chrome knob here, there's a special little clip. It takes a special pair of pliers, it goes in there and it spreads the clip, and then the clip can come out. I've already done that. You'll see that when you pop this little clip up. Let me remove this mirror here and stuff just to get this out of our way so you can see it maybe better. What we have here is this is just the mirror. A lot of guys don't want mirrors back on their bike after this is over. What we'll do then is I'm going to just show you here. I've already removed the clip. As you can see, the cable is so loose, but you're wondering how we can get it out. You can't get it out from here. This thing has to totally come out of the housing. So we lift this. Once you get the clip off the bottom, this little knob comes up. It's a cosmetic pin. It looks nice, but it has a major function. Now when you go like this, now everything comes out, you see. You lift your little thing, the little pin that holds the thing in, there's your eye of your cable. Basically, you just remove your clutch cable from your hand housings. That's it. And if you want to be on the safe side, you could take this thing here. You should get a new one of these with the cables. I would just recommend putting it back in and then and going like that. Now, what we do then is just the same thing. You have the two back bolts. We take this apart. Now on all these new bikes now, there's also a safety switch that is right here, so you can't start your bike in gear anymore. No more bikes are launching forward. That removes the clutch lever, and then it's the same thing here. Some of these, you're going to need a special Torex type of a tool here. It's pretty common on a lot of the Harleys. Go out and get yourself a good set of Torexes. You're going to need those for some of these applications. And you can buy some decent ones at some of the local parts stores or auto zones or whatever. Open this thing up here. Technically, as you can see inside here, there's nothing to worry about. Everything inside here is all soldered in, welded in. Nothing's coming apart. Hardest part you're going to have is if you're going to use your same grips is getting this grip off. It's pretty much glued on. Hopefully a lot of times if you're doing a pair of custom handlebars and if you're not doing your stock grips, you're going to go with a chrome grip or a custom grip. You can just take a razor blade and cut it, or take a screwdriver, you know, so to speak, and start pushing this down along the side and loosening it up. A lot of guys will say blow air down them. That's possible too, but you got to have an air compressor and everything else. But in this situation, that's at this point right now, we're going to go with custom handles, so we're not worried about it. And these wires are in the bars. So once we go down and remove, like we said, all the wires are here. If you didn't watch the first video, what we did was we loosened the tank up and slid the tank back. And in turn, sliding the tank back, down in here, it opens up all the wiring right into the corner of where the tank is bolted on. All your wiring is right here. So be careful in removing your little plugs. Remove those, and the handlebars are ready to come off this bike. And then our next thing is going to be to get these wires, these housings into the new bars, refish down through, wire them, plug them back in, set the new bars on, and reverse this process. And in the meantime, what we're going to do too is we're going to have to remove the pipes. I mean, granted, we just took off the clutch cable from the housing. We still got to remove the clutch cable from this side cover over here. This is the side cover where your clutch cable goes into. It's very hard to see at this point. What we'll do is we'll get these pipes off the bike, and I'll come back with another video and we will remove this. A lot of people are kind of concerned, what's inside, what am I going to lose, is something going to fall out? There's really nothing in there you can hurt. Once you remove that cover, everything pretty much stays. I would recommend you to loosen the cable going into the housing first. Once you remove that, it's just a couple quick things, it's off, turn it back around, put it back on. And then just reverse the process on the adjustments and stuff like that. So hopefully that will help you out in starting some of your bike project. And like I tell a lot of my customers too, I says, if you got any questions on this stuff, you know, if we can help you out, just give us a call. Because once you got the bars, we want to make sure you get them on your bike. So don't be afraid to give us a call. You'll talk to me, a BR, and hopefully we can give you some information that will help you along and make the thing a little bit more fun, I guess. And we'll go from there. Okay? So I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and we'll try and get that transmission cover off, and we'll show you what's inside there. Okay? Thanks.